Before that, we're going to have Taylor Place, who hasn't played here since December and has been playing the show for years. But give it up, making a Roots and Ruckus debut for Charlie Barrow.
Sarah West, I painted her. She has a perfect mouth. I am peacefully green when Sarah, she's about. I was running in the rain, and I was not running fast. When I saw God's good splashing down, crashing down, it was falling on the pathway. Sarah West, I painted her, and she has a perfect mouth. And I am peacefully green when Sarah, well, she is about. Nice. Thanks. That's a song about hair. This is a song about. I had to decide what I'm going to play. Peaches. Have you ever seen peaches? Ooh. peaches, yeah, hanging on the sweet potato vines. Have you ever seen the peaches? Oh, the peaches, hanging on the sweet potato vine. Well, wake up, mom, and take your big legs off of mine. Wake up, honey, take your big legs off of mine. I love that woman. I love that woman, though I do not know her name. I love that, I love that, I love that, though I do not know her name. She's a married woman, but I love her just the same. Have you ever seen peaches? Ooh, peaches, hanging on the sweet potato vine. Have you ever seen peaches? Ooh, peaches, yeah, hanging on the sweet potato vine. Wake up, mama, take your big legs off mine.
Thanks.
That's about peaches. I'm from Liverpool, England. This is the traditional Liverpool, England song. We all live in a yellow submarine. No, it's a Lancaster song. Lancaster's the district, is the state of Liverpool, I don't know, I guess. It used to be, and then it became Merseyside. It's a long story, but Lancaster basically is, you know. And this is called Flash Company. Yeah. It's about not hanging around with fucking knobheads. That's what it's actually about. I might play like a little jig or something into it, as you do. Flash Company, right. Once I had a colour that was red as a rose, but now it just fades like the lilies that grow. And Flash Company's been the ruin of me, the ruin of me so, that if it wasn't for Flash Company, I'd have never been so poor. And so take this yellow handkerchief in remembrance of me, and tie it round your wrist when you're in flash company, 'cause flash company's been the ruin of me, the ruin of me, so that if it wasn't for flash company, I'd have never been so poor. Well, the fiddling and the dancing, they was all my delight, and a staying out late like a good many might. But flash company has been the ruin of me, the ruin of me, so that if it wasn't for flash company, I'd have never been so poor. And so take this yellow handkerchief in remembrance of me, tie it around your wrist when you're in flash company, 'cause flash company has been the ruin of me, the ruin of me, so that if it wasn't for flash company, I'd have never been so poor. Da-la. So come all you little flash girls and listen to me. Never build your nests at the top of a tree, for the beauty of a rose, it'll wither and decay, as the beauty of a young girl with time fades away. And so take this yellow handkerchief in remembrance of me, and tie it round your wrist when you're in flash company, 'cause flash company's been the ruin of me, the ruin of me, so that if it wasn't for flash company, I'd have never been so poor. Thanks. So that was a jig, the Waterloo jig, into the Lancaster song, and then there was a little bit of a English ballad, like instrumental version of it there at the end, called "First Time I Saw Your Face." And then now I'm going for my next trick. I'm going to do this is I write a mixture of my own songs and then like play these weird old tunes. This is I feel like this is a very folky venue, so it's fun to get to play these kind of tunes. This is an old English nursery rhyme about an old woman who gets put in, I don't know, she's like in a fucking blanket in the sky and shit. I don't know what's going on, it's just I liked it. It's called Old Woman Tossed Up in a Blanket. Predictably. Where do we go with this? Let's put it there. Old woman tossed up in a blanket. 1, 2, 3. was an old woman tossed up in a blanket, 17 times as high as the moon. And where she was going I just had to ask her, for in her hands she carried a broom. Oh woman, says I, why are you up there up in the sky? I'm cleaning the cobwebs down from the sky, but I'll be with you by and by. There was an old woman tossed up in a blanket, 17 times as high as the moon. Where she was going I just had to ask her, for in her hand she carried a broom. Oh woman, says I, why are you up there up in the sky? I'm cleaning the cobwebs down from the sky, but I'll be with you by and by. There you go. Old woman in a blanket in the sky. I don't know how many more have we got. Have I got at least one more? I'm pretty sure I've got one more because fucking no one's telling me to do anything. Cool, yeah, great. Thanks.
5 more. 27 more. Let's go 27.
27 more tunes for you, very short. I actually saw this guy once who played for 40 minutes and he played like 40-second long songs. And it was fucking mad how many songs he put in. It was crazy. It was mad. It was actually mad. But anyway. Okay. Didn't really plan this far. But, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do an American song because I'm in America.
Yeah.
America! But I'm gonna do it un-American. I could do it American if you want me to do American. I'll fucking do it American. Come on. Really, it was. I have to tune into the normal American kind of world to do this. I'm in a bit of a Celtic tuning. But, right. This guitar loves snapping strings, so let's see if it fucking gets up here. Ooh, doodle-a-doo. Oh, it did it. I'm gonna try and do this. I'm not gonna do it in like an American accent or anything. I'm just gonna put in the old hillbilly runs. Always do it, yeah. That'll do, you know. I asked your mother for you. She told me you was too young. But I love Irene, Lord knows I do. I love her till the rivers run dry. So Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene, good night, my Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in the town, sometimes I get a grave notion to jump in the rivers and drown. So Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, my Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Stop rambling, stop gambling, stop staying out late at night. Go home to your wife and your family, well, there by the fireside bright. Oh, and Irene, good night. Oh, Irene, good night. Good night, Irene, good night, my Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. I love Irene, Lord knows I do. I love her till the rivers run dry. If Irene went and left me, I'd take morphine and die. So Irene, good night. Well, Irene, good night. Good night, Irene, good night, my Irene, and I'll see you in my dreams.
I'm coming around with a tip basket for Charlie Barrow. Raise your hands if you've never been here before. You've never been here on a Wednesday night before. Raise your hands, raise your hands. Yes, a lot of folks here. Never been here on a Wednesday night. Welcome. I've been doing this show here every Wednesday since January 2008. And this is the way the show goes. There's no cover, as you guys saw, but I come around at the end of each set with the tip basket. The tips, when I pass the tip basket, the tips are for whomever happens to be on stage at that point. Meaning these tips are not pooled throughout the night. Therefore, these tips will go to Charlie. Next time they go around, they go to Taylor, so on and so forth. So if you need to make change, please make change. Please tip each and every act that plays here on Wednesday nights. This is how we kept the show going out of cover for 14 years. And without any further ado, tips for Charlie Barrow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I've got so many more hillbilly tunes, but I don't know what to do. I don't know.
I will also put some demo addresses available behind the bar. How's your fiddle?
I'm not very good at sorry, boy.
It hates me tuning it down. Cool. What should I actually do? Really? I was going to do the opposite. I was going to... I might just... Yeah. Right, so this last one I'm going to do is a traditional tune. Does anybody know who O'Carolan was? The harp player. Well, this is good that you don't know, because then otherwise I'd just be telling you stuff you already know, you know. So, in Ireland, before they had violins, which like came into Ireland through Italy, I think, they just fucking played harps all the time. And there was like a strong tradition of harp music in Ireland, like in like the 16th century, mainly. And the most famous of them was O'Carolan, and he was a blind harp player. And like people would like postpone their, you know, their wedding or their christening or their funeral even. I don't know about the funeral because I don't know if they I fucking might have just like that because they didn't have like freezers or anything back then, so that might have been a bit hard to do. But anyway, they liked O'Carolan playing, and this is one of his tunes. It's called She Beg, She Mug. It's very famous amongst O'Carolan lovers, of which there are 15. And it means the fairy mound. And I don't know if you know about fairies and stuff, but they were like the tempting quality of life. That's all it really meant to be a fairy. So this, you know, it's like in Christian times and stuff like that, and everything was tempting. Not now, where nothing and everything is tempting at the same time. It's the fairy mound. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Thanks for having us, Carol. I will. Cheers. Oh, I've got some little CDs and stuff if you want it. They're really fucking cheap because they're really old and they're all like creased and shit. So if you want one, I've got some. But thanks for having us, and I'm looking forward to everybody else. Yeah.
All right, we have Taylor Place coming to the stage.
That was great, brother. I love it. Oh, really? Yeah. You have a Venmo?
Venmo?
I'll get some cash later.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
put Venmo.
No,
Yeah, thank you.
yeah, it's like just $5 for the
Right on,
CD.
man. Kill it. Of course. Okay, I'll do it for you. How long are you in town?
I'm leaving tomorrow, but I'm gonna come back. I'm going to New Orleans for a bit, and then I'm gonna go around a few places. But this is kind of like my brother lives here. This is Harvard.
I'm Frank. It's nice to meet you. Cheers.
So
We do a hoot up in Ridgewood, Queens. Like, it's gonna starting in summer. It's gonna be like first Sunday, but you should come play.
that'd be great when I come back.
It's like a variety show. Yeah, sounds good.
I'll be well for that, man. I'll get you.
We should stay in touch. I couldn't find you on Instagram. Maybe I'm not. I don't find like the interest in But yeah, we'll see details if you're going to be around the road.
Yeah, let's do this out now. Thanks, it's not difficult, really easy to serve this out.
Yeah, that sounds excellent. Let me know your Venmo and your. Yeah, well, we'll sort it out.
Okay.
Do you want me to grab anything, Charlie?
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Is this your beer?
Oh, that must be that's yours. Yeah. Alright, thank you.
For a while, yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. Do you want to see this?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this.
I think that's what I do. It's like a bit different. It's more like
What are you gonna do? This I'm gonna do.
I'm just around randomly.
But how? I'm gonna do it.
Thank you very much.
Careful, she'll spike you drink.
I didn't. Nothing happened yet, right?
Not yet.
Oh, maybe later.
I don't see a light. I think my battery might be dead. I might have to do it on mic. It depends. Do I have power to it, Frankie? I should have power to it right now. Well, no, I mean that's my question. Cause are you getting anything?
Is anything coming through?
I think my battery's dead. Like I was afraid of. What do you say about? Can I just borrow this one really fast?
I don't know if no, this is the one he brought out.
Yeah, that's the one.
Taylor, I have my guitar. Do you want me to get it?
Yeah, you have it.
Well, it doesn't. Well, okay.
Actually, just I think we can make it. I'm so sorry, everybody.
It's okay. I did a little dance.
Is that okay? Thanks, Frankie.
That's it for me. It was like perfect.
Nice and loose.
It was like. It made me feel great.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, yeah. I can hear Mike. That's okay. What was that? Yeah.
Okay.
Because I would be like, I had to block the parking lot along the way. That took me. Sold it?
I don't think that mic is gonna get the volume we want.
That's it. It's official.
Sorry, Frank.
Such a cute tiny one. So cute and tiny. There's this company that they have like prints like that, it's a smaller scale. Maybe they're not smaller scale, but they're busier. They have more small elements. And they make like these colors, like they do a shorty, cute, like, bridal shower type of robe, like and they're useless. And then they have like a really nice long kimonos that just like all prints like that. So it's like monkey, like bright green, striped pants. I am dying to go. This shirt is when I get it back, it makes me want to buy like every
Give it up for Frankie for solving that problem.
Good?
That's right.
All right, everybody, it's Taylor Place. Give a warm welcome.
Perhaps it is the color of the sun cut flat and covering the crossroads. I'm standing there, or maybe it's the weather or something like that. But mama, you've been on my mind. I don't mean trouble, please. Don't put me down, don't get upset. I am not pleading. I said I can't forget you. No, I do not pace the floor, all bowed down and bent, but yeah, little mama, you've been on my mind. I know my mind is hazy, and my thoughts, it might be now. But where you been don't bother me, darling. No, it don't bring me down in sorrow. No, I'm just curious to know who you'll be waking up with tomorrow. 'Cause mama, you've been on my mind. And perhaps it is the color of the sun cut flat and covering the crossroads. I'm standing there, or maybe it's the weather or something like that. But mama, you've been on my mind. So when you wake up in the morning, baby, look inside that mirror. I won't be next to you. Now you know is mine. Yes, someone who's had you on is mine. All right, that's not so bad. How's everybody doing tonight? Woo! Goodness gracious. Everybody have a good time getting here? You got here okay? Traffic wasn't too bad? Trains were okay? Everybody's doing okay? You know, you're like feeling rooted in yourself and like you know what your purpose is and you know, like we're out here getting it. Like a little bit at least. Can I get an amen or some kind of... Alright. Yeah, let's try that feeling on tonight, you know? Why not? My name's Taylor Place. Give it up for Charlie, by the way. What the hell? Those fingers were like 8 feet long. Beautiful player. Can't wait. Julie's coming up and last guy's Russ something? Excited. Oh my god, this is such a good show. I know there were a couple people that hadn't been here tonight, and so if you're still here, you know, rock on. There's music next door too. Jalopy is a really beautiful, lovely place. This side is, you know, non-profit, and that one's like, you know, cash only. So it's, you know, it's a good situation. And you can donate to Jalopy Theater to keep it open, and it's tax deductible and all kinds of stuff. So look for the big guy in the blazer in the back, you know, with the good hair, the eyebrows. Farrell Foster, he can hook you up. He can tell you how to do that. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. I'm so excited to play for you. It's been a while, so let's see how it goes. Right? Rooted and in my purpose. We're the ones who couldn't understand now the pains between our eyes. It's late, we're filled from brain to bone with the pride of our lives. The dark conceals your arms and face as you step into the night. Wherever we set up our camp, it's our whiskey twilight, where only the devil's embrace could hold me the way you've been holding me all night. I look in your face, you know I see those parts of me I left so close behind in our whiskey twilight. The night is getting late, 'cause that fat moon's on the rise. Whatever lies we tell ourselves, tomorrow we'll have no choice but to deny. You tell me that you love me as you pull yourself inside. The height of our hysteria is hopeless to hide. Well, only the devil's embrace could hold me the way you've been holding me all night. I look in your face, you know I see those parts of me I left so close behind in our whiskey twilight. I think it's time to pack it in, 'cause that fire's gonna die. The bed we made, we're lying in. Let's clean this mess up some other time. Well, perhaps if things were different, we could have led one divine life. But for now, I'll have to send you home. Give my regards to your poor wife. 'Cause only the devil's embrace could have holding me that night. I looked in your face, you know I still see those parts of me I love. So close behind. Water. What a concept. Oops, that one's hot. I wrote that song. It was 2012. And I was sitting waiting. I was in acting school. I went to grad school for acting. Don't do that. Take it from me. $200,000. Okay. Student loans are no joke. Thanks, Joe Biden. I was sitting on the floor waiting for a class to start, and suddenly this thing started coming, and I was like, oh, fuck, oh, shoot. You know, oh no, I gotta get a piece of paper now, and ran down the hallway, and that song just popped out. It was weird. It was one of, it's like, you know, the definition of the word genius is like a spirit that visits you and inspires you.
It visited you.
It visited me. I was there. And I received it. That's the other part of it. That's actually how this song was written. But I didn't write this song. A guy named Jeff Black wrote this song after he bought a banjo at a pawn shop? Estate sale. That's my buddy Mitch. He always feeds me that line because I always forget. This one's for Mitch. Yeah, all night long. It's actually in the wrong key. I know. I love doing that too. Okay. Well, all night long I've been riding. I should have been there by now. But these old county roads, they got a lot of deep holes and the rain keeps pouring down. The bridges wash out and the rising waters of the river rush by. And I'm up to my fenders in mud and to my witness above. I'm really stuck this time. I got a gold hot locket on a silver chain, clenched tight in my fist in the pouring rain. And the only roads back home again, they're all washed away. Well, I'm gonna cross that river tonight, no matter what it takes. Though I might die trying, my true love will remain in a gold hard locket on a silver chain. Well, I open it up and she's lovely, eyes of hazel green. And I close it up fast cause the rain gets past and there's a tear down on her cheek. I promised her once that I'd never ever break her heart again. So Lord, take me there with this silent prayer and this locket in my hand. Now the last thing I remember, I was fearing for my life. She was calling out my name from over on the other side. Yeah, I reached out to hold her, but the break was just too strong. And now the silence just gets colder as the river rages on. And all night long I've been riding, I should have been there by now. But these old county roads, they got a lot of deep holes and the rain keeps pouring down. The bridges washed out and the rising waters of the river rush by. And I'm up to my fenders in mud and to my witness above. I'm really stuck this time. Still got that gold hot locket on a silver chain, clenched tight in my fist in the pouring rain. And the only roads back home again, they're all washed away. Yeah, I'm gonna cross that river tonight, no matter die trying. My true love will remain in a gold hard locket on a silver chain. Felt that one. You guys felt that, right? Okay. Okay. Farrell, how are we doing on time? I know I'm running. 2-3? Okay. Thank you all so much for coming out and hanging. This is really one of my favorite nights, of the week. I haven't been here for a while, so it means a lot to come back. And it's really lovely to share it with all of you. There's an epic I've been writing for all of last year's men, 'cause I'm so sick of fighting just to have my heart broken again. I'd like to paint a picture of how it used to be, extract the fragrant bitter poison that was you and me. Friends and lavish dinners, private talks with men. I heard you say she's pretty, right? And someone answered 6 of 10. Johnny Cash and whiskey, I'm under your employ. All that I'm left with, a plastic fast food kids meal toy. Well, giving gifts I couldn't keep, late at night or after I'd weep. Whispered secrets I confess, Apollo's fallen prophetess. If I could have had it my way, we'd be shining in the holy light of day. But your desire to destroy me, oh, love of old, is breathing life into truth that now I told. Remember last November, down by Chelsea Piers, you flicked your smoke right at my face to see if you could rouse my fear. Or when your phone from San Francisco told me to call your mom to say that you tried, you failed, you loved her as you drove your car into the bay. Yeah, we're vandalized like faces of old Egyptian queens. They thought that damaging her image might remove her power to be seen. But when it's finally uncovered, how painful it can be. Yeah, who's keeping Nefertiti's secrets? Why don't you just leave her rest in dignity? If I fucked up and called your bluff, we'd both end up detained, handcuffed, held captive in Babylon. This queen is held far from her throne. People heard the stories that we speak. This wouldn't sound to you like ancient Greek. Well, like they should have taught back in Helen's Troy. We weren't put here to serve the whims of little boys. Well, now I can still remember back when I believed in love. Yeah, those days way back before my baby heart had got too tough. Cigarettes and snowfall, old Gatsby's last request. Recite the words I learned to curse in Latin, Greek, Urdu, and French. Now there's a spotlight on the cage I'm in, and I'm longing to be small. I gave you everything you wanted, no tending to my needs at all. time I wasted on hollow smiles and bitter tears. If I slipped up, you got rough, I couldn't tell my mama about that stuff. Lock and key, the unknown, or a crow's blessed out of tone. People of the prophecy I tell, now you'd be burning in the holy fires of hell. But those ears of man, so slow to tune, before they understand, entire lives are ruined. I didn't warn you about that one. That one's a long one. Pharaoh, 2 more, yeah? Get it for Pharaoh, man. He's been doing this for how many? Like 12, 13? I don't want to tell a lady's age.
14 years here and 16 years in total.
Can you believe that? Wow. Dedication. What should I play? 5 years? I've been playing here for 5 years, I think. It's hard to tell. Yeah, around then, I would say. How long have you been playing here, Frankie? Longer than me. Okay. Nice. Dark moon, away up high, up in the sky. Oh, tell me why you've lost your splendor. Dark moon, your light withdraws. Is it because I've lost my love? No more to have dreams of love's foolish schemes, but they don't realize that love will sometimes bring a dark moon. Oh, way up high, up in the sky. Oh, tell me why you've lost your splendor. Dark moon, your light withdraws. Is it because I've lost my love? Gosh, that again. No more to have dreams of love's foolish schemes, but they don't realize that love will sometimes bring a dark moon. Oh, way up high, up in the sky. Oh, tell me why you've lost your splendor. Dark moon, your light withdraws. Is it because I've lost my love? That was a bit of a throwaway song. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right, one more song. Tips for me. I have a car if anybody wants to leave in an hour. You know, so you can chip in for gas if you need a ride. I think I have 1 seat. If you live in Brooklyn or Manhattan, I'm sorry, but yeah, thank you, everybody, for being here, listening, and contributing, and bringing cash. I know cash is fun.
But people's Venmos are now on the chalkboard.
Venmos on the chalkboard. Get excited. Thank you so much. It was a really great first time back since last year. I'm sitting on your half-mate bed, thinking about the camouflage in your half-made head. We just made love, but you know it was broken. You're not sure about much, I know, but could you be working on it any more slowly? Lying there next to you, never felt more lonely. It's so easy with this disease to do the same things every day with no regard for how it's killing you. It's gonna happen anyway, ain't that right? No, it's off with the gloves. I'm not giving up. I'm still young, but I'm not young enough. I'm sitting on your half-made bed, thinking about the camouflage in your half-made head. We just made love, but you know it was broken. You're not sure about much, I know, but could you be working on it any more slowly? Lying there next to you, never felt more lonely. It's so easy with this disease to do the same things every day with no regard for how it's killing you. It's gonna happen anyway, ain't that right? No, it's off with the glove. I'm not giving up. I'm still young. But I'm not young enough. Thank you very much. I'm Taylor Place. I got CDs in the back. I got a ton more over there. I'll be next door hanging out for a little bit. Patinella is up next, I think. Oh my God, stick around. The bathroom's right there. There's one next door too. Yes, thank you.
All right, we have Dineen and Patinella coming to the stage. Do not move, do not move.
Is this chair, are you sitting or standing?
Yeah, I'm gonna see real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Frankie, your shirt game is like always.
Thank you, man. I try, to be honest. Try to buy the cool shirts.
So, this is good.
Get your comfy and get in the mic sit. See where your guitar sits.
Oh no.
That sounds fantastic already.
Eli, you're gonna have to come tune it if it goes out of tune. Okay.
All right. We got 2 more acts to
Oh, I
go.
was gonna pee.
You have to go?
I mean, I do have to pee.
Okay.
So, anybody got a joke?
No.
Is there someone in the restroom?
I got a joke.
Is there someone in the restroom? There is. Okay.
Okay.
So I like first song and then I go pee. That's kind of awkward.
Yeah, we could. Marcus can play a song in between too.
All right, I'll just hold it.
Sure. Like we can do either.
All right, I'm gonna go pee next door. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm saying go. You want to play a song in between?
Everything will just be like.
Marcus Jade is going to play a song in between while we wait for a bathroom break.
Can I use your guitar or should I use somebody else's?
Julia. Yeah? It's a regular tuning, I think. All right, well, Julia Patinella will be up in a minute. Marcus Jade's going to sing a song in between.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Julia Patinella.
I had my own opening act. That was strategic. I'm gonna do that in the future. Thanks, Marcus.
So Taylor just played and she destroyed me. That was amazing. Wow. What a force. My goal is to be like Taylor. That was... Were any of you here for that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So... Yeah. I do this every now and then. Usually I play with a lot of people on stage, so it's weird for me to be all by myself up here. And I'm like scared of doing it, but then I just force myself to do it. So that's why we gotta do it, right? The song is from Mexico. It's called El Último Trago, which means the last drink. Let's see, do I want to play it 3 or 4? Tómate este tequila conmigo y en el último trago nos vamos. Quiero ver a qué sabe tu olvido sin poner en mis ojos tus manos. Esta noche no voy a rogarte, esta noche me voy, pero de veras. Qué difícil será de olvidarte sin pensar que ya no me quieras. Nada me ha enseñado los años, siempre caigo en los mismos errores y otra vez a brindar con extraños y a llorar por los mismos dolores. Tómate este mezcalito conmigo y en el último trago nos vamos. Quiero ver a qué sabe tu olvido sin poner en mis ojos tus manos. Esta noche no voy a rogarte, esta noche me voy, pero de veras. Qué difícil será de olvidarte sin pensar que ya no me quieras. Nada me ha enseñado los años, siempre caigo en los mismos errores y otra vez a brindar con extraños y a llorar por los mismos This song is from La República Dominicana, where I just was field music or Jibaro music. It's all about toxic love. It's really not even worth that's just the whole set. I'm just gonna say that's what it's all about, and then you don't need to ask any questions for those of you who don't speak Spanish. I'm not gonna translate these lyrics. They're just woo! I wish I could drink before I do a set, but I can't because like the guitar just. But I'll have one afterwards. That song was all about drinking tequila and mezcal, so who will join me for a tequila after this? I would be delighted. Okay, what's the song? This song is called Penitencia. I don't even know how to penance. It's like some fucked up Catholic shit. I don't even know how to translate that in English. But it's like, damn, it's like my chain in life that I was born loving you. Yo sé que es imposible luchar contra el destino. El mío fue quererte con desesperación. Qué mala suerte mía tenerte en mi camino, sin poder arrancarte de aquí del corazón. Dios sabe que soy justo pedir que yo te olvide, que ya no puedo dar con esta situación. Te quiero tanto, tanto, lucero de mis noches, y en vez de amarte un poco, humillas a mi amor. Hay veces que pensar, quitarme la existencia, más sé que está cobarde tal determinación. Y si la suerte mía es esta penitencia, te seguiré queriendo con todo el corazón. Y si la suerte mía es esta penitencia, te seguiré queriendo con todo el corazón. Yo sé que es imposible luchar contra el destino, y el mío fue quererte con desesperación. Qué mala suerte mía tenerte en mi camino, sin poder arrancarte de aquí del corazón. Dios sabe que soy justo pedir que yo te olvide, que ya no puedo dar con esta situación. Te quiero tanto, tanto, lucero de mis noches, y en vez de amarme un poco, humillas a mi amor. Hay veces que pensar, quitarme la existencia, hace que está cobarde tal determinación. Y si la suerte mía es esta penitencia, te seguiré queriendo con todo el corazón. Y si la suerte mía es esta penitencia, te seguiré queriendo con todo el corazón. Penitencia. That just like reminds me of like when I had to like make communion like as a child. Do any of you know about this? Communion, confirmation, these are confession where you never actually confess that you're like masturbating or like doing anything that you're really doing. Do any of you go to confession? You talk to a therapist. Well, I'm talking when you're little. You have to go to your first confession when you're little in my culture. This is live. Did I just say masturbate on live stream?
Nice.
Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I don't have that many songs. Just I'm gonna play like 1 or 2 more. This song is from Cuba. It's called Huellas del Pasado, Footprints of the Past. But it's about, you know what it's about. Jardín hermoso, recuerdo del pasado, sorry. I fucked up the chords. I'm gonna start again. I really want to do this by myself. I've been depending on guitarists for 10 years. I'm gonna start again. Jardín hermoso, recuerdo del pasado, cuna brillante de mi primer amor. Jardín hermoso, recuerdo del pasado, cuna brillante de mi primer amor. Fuiste testigo de la vil palabra del hombre farsante que mancilló mi honor. Por eso te recuerdo y hoy vengo a visitarte y para enterar el fruto de aquel funesto amor. Jamás podré olvidar que tu jardín hermoso, ay, que solo me ha sido el causante de todo mi dolor. Ya, ay, que solo me ha sido el causante de todo mi dolor. I got it now, more or less. Jardín hermoso, recuerdo del pasado, la cuna brillante de mi primer amor. Jardín hermoso, recuerdo del pasado, cuna brillante de mi primer amor. Fuiste testigo de la vil palabra del hombre farsante que mancilló mi honor. Por eso te recuerdo y hoy vengo a visitarte y para enterar el fruto de aquel funesto amor. Jamás podré olvidar que tu jardín hermoso solo ha sido el causante de todo mi dolor. Ya, y que solo me ha sido el causante de todo mi dolor. Ya, y que solo me ha sido el causante de todo mi dolor. Did it. Thank you. Thank you. Jalopy is where you can fuck up and then do better. Thanks, guys. Me and Taylor both did like commercial quality advertisements for Jalopy tonight. Just wanna put that out there. ¿Qué te importa que te ame si tú no me quieres ya? El amor que ya pasa. Oh man, sorry, I'm just having a night. I don't play guitar solo enough. Alright, maybe I'm gonna switch songs. I'm gonna do a Sicilian song. This one relaxes me because it's a lullaby. cuore mi scricchia, a picca 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 picca. Ai 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 ai, moro 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 moro, sciatto il mio cuore, l'amore mio sei tu. Ai 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 ai, moro 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 moro, sciatto il mio cuore, l'amore mio sei tu. Lo primo amore lo fece con te, e tu schifoso te stai scordando mia. Pace facemmo un'unica da mia, sciatto dell'arma mia, l'amore mio sei tu. Ai 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 ai, amore 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 amore, sciatto del mio cuore, l'amore mio sei tu. Ai 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 ai, moro 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 moro, sciatto del mio cuore, l'amore mio sei tu. Thanks. Okay, I know that was a short set, but I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead here, so thank you so much for having me.
We have to play one more though. One more, guys. Pass the basket. Pass the basket.
All right, one more.
Tips from Julia
This was a
Patinella.
good experience because I've never like messed up chords on stage before, so. Let me do it up here. Stasera vai e corro con lo vento a aprire i porti della storia. Stasera voglio dare buon momento, ai ai, la vita e l'ho passata alla memoria. Stasera con la vampa dell'amore scava una fossa, una fossa, una fossa allo dolore. A giacchio gioia, giacchio dolori, che dolori per l'umanità. A giù ti ingagna, ecco comanda e con silenzio muto se ne sta. Nudo benedisce il mio cammino, neanche la mano unico d'un barrino. E io vai ancora come va lo vento, cercare pace solo per un momento. Voglio sbaccare, sbaccare i cieli, a fare chiovri, 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 chiovri amori. E c'è più gioia, c'è più amori, che dolori per l'umanità. E giù ti inganna, e giù con me. amazing.
Too much metal for one man.
Too much metal for one man.
You always like to be
I don't know. I think it's in the. I think it's downstairs.
Post-pandemic. And also next week we'll have Atoosa Gray, yours truly, Farrell Foster, doing a duet set with Dineen, Jackson Lynch, and Josh Bolin. That's next Wednesday. Are you gonna stand or sit?
I'm a sis.
You're gonna sit? Okay. Hey, Frankie! Ready to go? All right. Making the second appearance of Roots and Ruckus. Give it up for Reese Fulmer.
Thank you. All right. I also play these now and then, if now is tonight and then is December 1st. Hopefully the first of a whole bunch more. My name is Reese Fulmer. From up in Saratoga Springs, New York. This is a song about moving on. It's called Leaving a Dream. Just like a boy that finally proposed by a bridesmaid and her sister, Sunday school clothes, who was green as the delicate hand that he chose for himself. Flowed like a handful of leaves in the air, up and over the groomsman with dirt in his hair, who is watching a kiss and a secret affair by himself. like I was pulled from a cold silver screen and waking an old friend I had never seen. Said that bright as the city may seem, it gleams for itself. I came home burning an old magazine poster, pushing a broken, useless machine that was given as I left the kingdom of dreams by myself. You're just a handful of dirt in the air by a pile of flowers, crumpled up prayers that were wasted on kisses, secret affairs by yourself. I miss the wave of a delicate hand to a tune being played by a carriage house band, like the ringing of clarion bells all through the wasteland. This is a song. Well, I should say, first of all, I'm just so delighted to be here. It always feels like a special occasion for me still when I'm coming down to the city for something. And this has been such a wonderful night already. 3 amazingly talented musicians have played. Charlie, Taylor, Julia, all of whom sounded fantastic. So I'm honored to be following those artists, not just the artists that they are right now, but the artists that they will become as well. This is a song about trying to find where you belong in the world. It's called Lexington. Summer came in quietly with curly hair and crooked teeth, just thinking about stepping out again, tripping through a simple tune to that big blue Kentucky moon, clear as looking back on where you've been. And summer kept her head up high, letting all the clouds go by, drifting through the world in blue and green. Hardly knew the universe, but she could swear it spoke to her. Life is far more simple than it seems. And autumn ran into the trees on naked feet, twisted knees, chasing something only she could see. Surprised at almost every turn, no, autumn never seemed to learn. Freedom caught is never really free. And summer followed far behind, something pleasant on her mind, listening to the birds sing out of key. She got lost in make-believe, kicking through the falling leaves, walking slow with nowhere else to be. So she left home at 17 for cigarettes and limousines, found herself on California time, bummed around the coast a while, counting stars in single file, finding no good reason in her rhymes. And autumn stayed in Lexington, she dug her heels and settled in, with open doors and locks without a key. Planting seeds in early spring, she never asked for anything, spent her evenings listening to the trees. Summer came in quietly, her footsteps like a morning breeze, still hanging on the coattails of a dream. Found the front door caving in, those wooden steps all crumbling. No, life is not as simple as it seemed. Well, maybe we're all memory of what has been and what will be, just living through what we've already seen. Let us live long enough, try to find which one of us has fallen through from the oak or the evergreen. Thank you. What a compliment. All right. So as I mentioned, I played here. I played here in December, and the rest, those first two songs I did write. But I wrote them before my set in September. The rest of the set I wrote since my set in December. The rest of the set I wrote since that set. You know, just in case there was anybody here for the first one. So maybe the rest of them are for Farrell. I don't know. All right, so this one, it takes a little bit of a backstory. So I wrote it while thinking about how, you know, anything that we can conceive of, anything we can imagine is still limited by by the limits of our imagination, which is a weird concept to talk about, and probably could be debated for a long time. But so that was the concept I was thinking about, and what started to come to me was, you know, the concept of the afterlife, whatever that may be for anybody. Any individual is probably different for everybody, but whatever that might be may still be limited by what we can conceive of. And so from that, I started to think about how it might start to look quite a lot like what we have built for ourselves down here, and the rest of the song flowed from there. So it's called The Sinner's Prayer. actually, I should give you just a little bit more context. I'm sorry. So the song is written. If there's anybody in here that writes their own songs, this is mainly for them. But so the song is written in the form of a yarn. Does anybody know what a yarn is? No. All right. I wanted to give someone else the opportunity if they did. So I learned it from Mark Twain, mainly his short stories. And a yarn is, it's a tall tale basically. It may or may not have a moral. Mine happens to, but it doesn't have to. It can be just nonsense. And the form begins with you putting the blame on someone else for hearing about the story. So you say, I heard it from someone I met, or, I heard it from this random person. It doesn't matter. But basically, you're absolving yourself of any responsibility for all of the lies and nonsense in the story. So that's the form that the song is written in. Anyway, all right, I think that's it. I heard it from a friend of mine, a theory that's been much maligned, the concept which is ripe for some debate, that sinners once expired may be forced to work both night and day if management decides that be their fate. And once or twice in quite a while, forcing on their back may smile, they might receive a favor from the Lord. A moment free to gaze around, listen to the sacred sound which lingers on is all they can afford. And every day the same old thing, in royal halls to dance and sing, entertain the angels all aglow. While somewhere ever after lies the gentle gaze, hips and thighs, but where to find it, heaven only knows. I heard that they can't see the sky when what with being up so high and always scrubbing mops along the floor, they stumble out into the light, finding sunshine much too bright. They never venture further out the door. And every time the Lord goes by, they kneel and must avert their eyes, for fair as to be blinding is the face. The sharpest diamond cutlery, the regal garment luxury of fishnet stockings done up high with lace. And every evening washing down the silver swords, golden crowns, and mirrors all translucent on the walls, so that with each angelic glance will viewers fall into a trance, so for hours stand there still enthralled. I heard told that sinners find their solace in a quiet mind when sent to pass their servitude alone. And they in fact improve upon their lot as it had first been drawn, and sign on writing scripture for the throne. They copy down all history, erasing every mystery, and credit to the Lord much overdue. They plagiarize the entity in shades of mediocrity when they have come to find out something new. And every night the same old task, they have to listen as I ask that when I open up my sleeping eyes, I will have some dignity, cover for my bigotry, and I will be both rich and very wise. Oh, I will have some dignity, cover for my bigotry, and I will be both rich and very wise. Amen. Thank you. All right. I also typically will rely on other people to do all the fancy stuff. I have a band. We go by Reese Fulmer and the Carriage House Band. I've been playing with a 6-piece. And so I don't have to do anything but rhythm. That's usually all I do anyway. So you just get the words tonight. The next tune is the most recent one that I've written, and I'm not gonna give you that much context, I promise. But all I would want to say about this one is, it is definitely 100% not written about one specific person in a romantic sense. And I understand, I mean, you haven't heard it yet, but I understand how it could seem that way, but it's not. It could be anything. It could be anything. It might not even be a person. We'll see what you think. It's called When the Wall Comes Down. I still find my pockets full of sand, the castles I have left to fall apart. All the time I ever stole weighs heavy on my sorry soul and tends a hollow place inside my heart. Someday I will find that easy love. Someday I will find that easy love. And all of my dependence on the past, and all of my resistance to the truth, always close to where I am, and every moment worth a damn, and every friendship wasted on my youth. Someday I will find that easy love. Someday I will find that easy love. And every night is moving somewhere else, and every exit leaves someone behind. I won't go with either one. My cotton fortune lies unspun on pillows too content to pay a mind. Someday I will find that easy love. Someday I will find that easy love. And maybe it's not right to try at all, and maybe I'm not meant to try again. For all my rambling turns of phrase, if I'm to see the end of days, I'd rather face the fallout with a friend. Someday I will find that easy love. Someday I will find that easy love. You might not remember what I said. You might just decide you disagree. But every time you sit and wait, question all the ways of fate, remember, this is where you're supposed to be. Someday you will find that easy love. Someday you will find that easy love. Maybe we're just trying to find ourselves. Maybe we're all waiting to be found. But there will come a slow surprise for all the world inside our eyes, and all will be revealed when the wall comes down. Someday we will find that easy love. 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 Is this a singing crowd? Someday we will find that easy love. It is. Someday we will find that easy love. Yeah, a couple times. Someday we will find that easy love. I hear some harmonies in there. Someday we will find that easy love. Where's Taylor at when you need her? Someday we will find that easy love. Yeah. Someday we will find that easy love. All right, well, last time. Someday we will find that easy love. Someday we will Thank you. You all sounded pretty good. It's always a risk. I didn't want to prompt you before the song and have you come up with your own preconceived notions. I just wanted to surprise you with it, and you all stepped up. Nicely done. So this one I also wrote pretty recently, and I prefaced it with a nice feel-good together song because this one's a real downer. And so I wrote it thinking about it was very present, certain things that are going on in the world right now. And I wrote it thinking about in the context of the last, 70 odd years, anybody that's been born into the world has, before too long encountered the concept of nuclear war. And Pete, I told you. So, and so that's a starting point for entering the world at this point in our existence. And that weight, I think, lends itself to, I think it encourages the feeling that nothing matters. And especially in your when you're going through hard times and are more susceptible to that type of thinking anyway, there's that extra weight. And on a similar timeline, we're just, I promise, it's really heavy. We'll get through it. So we're still going down. So on a similar timeline. In this country in particular, there has been a huge increase in substance abuse in both the strength and availability of opioids that are even prescribed to us, and subsequent loss of life and loss of place and loss of family, and to me those two things are connected, and it's not the only factor, of course, but I think that starting point has an impact on that other timeline, and there's no going back now. So this song is called City of Roses. I used to dance round a candlestick, flame in the darkness. And I used to, I psyched myself out. I gotta start that again, and I can't just lead right into it because that got me thinking, and like I want you guys to think, but I want to be clear up here. So. Okay, I got you. I didn't lose anybody, right? I used to dance round a candlestick, flame in the darkness. I used to scream my own freedom at hollow black skies. And I grew from a seed that was soaked in the blood of my likeness, to a ghost in the alleyway watching my childhood die. And I fell in love with a tourniquet girl in the city. I found a rosary broken and laid at her feet. prayed for the end of my suffering, greed and self-pity, to a God that lay twisted and motionless down on the street. And I had a dream last night that everyone woke at the same time, with a loud, loud noise and a bright light. We thought to ourselves in the back of our minds, what a beautiful dream it is we leave behind. And oh child, isn't it just like they told us, watching the colors collide, all in an instant it's over, just close your tired eyes. Picture a city of roses, a blooming skyline sunrise. I used to float through a marigold sky by the ocean. I used to ring from the steeple of rhythm and rhyme. And I grew from a waterfall, pulled by my own inner motion, to a cliff by the harbor side, cut by the passing of time. A dream last night that everyone woke at the same time, with a loud, loud noise and a bright light. We thought to ourselves in the back of our minds, what a beautiful dream it is we leave behind. What a beautiful dream it is we leave behind. Thank you. How am I doing on time, Farrell?
How many do you want to do? Want to do 3?
I would love to do 3. Thank you for checking with me.
I'm going to go around with the tip basket now. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, sure. While they're all, like, down in the dumps. I got a happy one next.
Set next door, in case you forgot. So after this, go next door.
Yes. Not until this is done, of course.
After 4 or 5 more songs.
I promise you I'm going to play a fun one now, a happy one. Yeah, right. All right, everybody. Pay up, and I'll play a happy one.
Next
No,
week,
oh, sorry about that, Farrell. Go ahead.
I was saying, next week we have Atoosa Gray, we have Jackson Lynch, we have a duet set between me and Dineen, and Josh Bolin. It's going to be a fun show. Come by next week. The show every Wednesday. It's fun.
This is a beautiful series.
And after this, go next door. More music from Acacia Forgot.
Indeed. I'm thrilled to be a part of this series. It's very cool. It's very cool that you all have come to this series to listen. I'm sure that almost none of you knew who I was before this, so it's cool that you're sitting here anyway. You don't get that a lot, you know. I gotta give you credit where it's due. That's right. You didn't, you know. You could be so many other places. So yeah, no, I really very much appreciate the tips. If you didn't give cash, my Venmo is on the blackboard back there. Between gas and tipping the other musicians and food, I've dug myself in a serious hole for this trip. So you helped me out of it. Much appreciated. This song is aptly titled "Shake Those Blues," and thank you. and it was written partly because I work in a little venue up in Saratoga Springs, not unlike this one, and I get a lot of talk about Woodstock. There's an older audience, and I get a lot of talk about Woodstock, and it's not directly related, but the song is for anybody whose parents tried getting them in trouble for the same things they used to do when they were younger. That's what the first bit is about anyway. It's called Shake Those Blues. Way happier. And your papa's sure been smoking grass. Your mama and your papa's sure been smoking grass. Your mama and your papa sure been smoking all day, a ripping and a rolling and a toting. Your mama and your papa sure been smoking grass. Follow all the rules and see what fun you have. Follow all the rules and see what fun you have. Follow all the rules and it ain't no fun, no. A little bit of singing never hurt no one. Follow all the rules and see what fun you had. Meet me at the jailhouse, don't say why we're there. Meet me at the jailhouse, don't say why we're there. Meet me at the jailhouse, won't say why. We're gonna break those bars down, dance all night now. Meet me at the jailhouse, won't say why we're there. Coming on the rooftop, shake those blues away. Coming on the rooftop, shake those blues away. Coming on the rooftop, shake those blues. You can leave them hard times, just cut loose now. Coming on the rooftop, shake those blues away. Sure been smoking grass. Your mama and your papa sure been smoking grass. Your mama and your papa sure been smoking all day, a ripping and a rolling and a toting. Your mama and your papa sure been smoking grass. Follow all the rules and see what fun you had. Meet me at the jailhouse, don't say why we're there. Coming on the rooftop, shake the blues away. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna be. I had on my little set list here, there's only one more, and I definitely will do two. But I want to give you a choice of viewing material here. So I have there's one that is deeply personal, very sad, very quiet, true story, true, sad, deeply personal, quiet. I have one which is a blues. Kind of angry, honestly, about not wanting to end up like not wanting. Well, all right, that's too much information. I gotta keep it vague here. It's because I don't want you to have too much to work with when you make your choice. I'm just gonna give you these two. It's a blues, kind of angry. It's about what I don't want to turn into. All right. Anger blues, man. All right. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, I could probably see that coming, honestly. I do love the other one, but it was just, I don't want to put you through that. I'm sorry. I've already done enough to you tonight. This one is called Long Black Car. And yeah, you already got the context. Smoke and fire, falling on the alleyway. A young boy cries, mercy is a word on the air. Let me die. Nothing on my shoulders but the weight of my family's love. Light me up, leave me on a mountain until the sun comes up. Teach me what you have to teach. All that land slipped into the ocean with a big green hand, waving like a flag on the beach. And now let me die. Let me die with nothing in my pocket but a flower and a stone from the sea. A stone from the sea. Leave me with a paper and a pen, a long black car, empty as the edge of the world. I know I won't leave. I won't leave a rich man lying in the ground. He'll leave me. He'll leave me. He'll leave me. Thank you for asking. Well, time has flown by, for me anyway. And this is my last song. So I deeply appreciate being here, and all of you for sticking it out and watching me play. My name is Reese Fulmer. You can find me on some stuff. I have a band now. go by Reese Fulmer and the Carriage House Band. That's mainly what I'm doing now, but it's always fun to play like this. Anyway, yeah, I'm based up in Saratoga Springs. I love making the trip down here. I hope to find more places to play in the city and come down more regularly. It's just it's a wonderful, just vibrant place to play music and to try to introduce people to my music. This last one is also brand new, and it is called Shadow to Shade. And it was written kind of continuing one of those earlier themes. The theme that I was working with on this one is that I'm glad I kept talking. If you define a religion as a system of beliefs that inform us of our experience here, I believe those systems are inherently arbitrary because everybody has their own strictly unique experience, and it varies based on everybody's lived experience across the board. So that was this. I mean, the song. It's just I like to give the context. It's not really about that, but it's called Shadow to Shade. Outside there's a garden grown that only needs to be its own. And every flower wishes well and wants to be alone. It's just that somewhere in the city there's an oracle who whispers to me I don't think I've ever known at all. And I would give up all my sacred values and all of the religions I have made if I knew but one small way to tell you I love you like the shadow loves the shade. And outside there's an empty streetcar standing there to wait for me, and every wire promises to finally set us free. It's just that even if I only find 100 kinds of lonely time, no, I don't think I'll ever be alone. Backwards by the broken bones of all our best laid cobblestone, and on our little carousel with ivy overgrown. It's more the pity that my head is always spinning, because I don't think I'll ever know it all. And I would give up all my sacred values and all of the religions I have made if I knew but one small way to tell you I love you like the shadow loves the shade. And I would give up all my sacred values and all of the religions I have made if I knew but one small way to tell you I need you like the shadow needs the shade. I would give up all my sacred values and all of the religions I have made if I knew but one small way to tell you I love you like the shadow loves the shade. Thank you. My name is Reese Fulmer. Thank you for having me. I have cards. If you want a card. Or you can find me on Instagram. Sold. One card out.
Boy, Reese.
This unit? I'm gonna assume yes.